Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today's challenge is from Hull Train. He has what he's calling the Take What You Get challenge. So basically, it's traversal 2 or higher. He gave me a choice of 3 people. And when I'm at a tree, I have to take the first person I see. I can re-roll, but I have to take the person that it's sitting on. I can't scroll the tree. And then I also have to purchase King's Cauldron people from left to right. And for the Sacred Treasures, I can only take the top one, but once per run, I can take any of the 3 in a set. So I thought that was a really fun idea. So I had him give me the 3. The 3 that he offered me, I chose to do Sophie. So we'll be trying this with Sophie. I think it's going to be really great. So let's get into it. But before we do, just wanted to remind everyone to check and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the stuff we're doing with these community challenges, our live streams, new games we're playing, lots of fun stuff going on the channel. Give the video a like so I know you like it, and let me know in the comments what your suggestion is of a character, your favorite character, one that you had trouble with, you think that might be interesting to see how they work on the channel. Anything goes. All right, let's check out Sophie. All right, so here is Sophie. Great kit here. She gets a symbol gauge charge by 10% for Flower of War, total emblems for Wisdom increased by 50%, 5% increase for Independence, and extra bolt damage when we destroy enemy barriers. So we're looking for bolt characters, Flower of War, Independent, Wisdom. So we have 4 things that we can take of those people that we can't scroll past. So I thought that was a pretty good option here. We are going to keep the experience gain from Mushu attacks. And we're going to do Traversal 2. I used her in a video that I recorded. It was a pretty good one, but it was before my face cam. Maybe we'll post that one day. But for now, we're doing the Take What You Get challenge. If I make a mistake, I'll be able to quit out if I scroll, for instance, something like that. All right, Yu Ying. That's pretty bad. I'm going to roll. Okuni is great. That's genuinely great. Let's go for fire. Yeah, fire to start with. It's an independent, which did what again? Oh, increase attack. Okay, yeah. Attack by 5%. Awesome. We should definitely look for more wisdom if we can find it. She is so strong. Her attacks are absolutely insane. I remember thinking that she was one of the stronger characters that I played. Lu Xun here is perfect. I'm gonna take that. He's a wisdom. There's a bolt. We'll go for that. Obviously, Flowers of War would be ideal, but we can't. Obviously, we have very limited control of what we can do as far as looking for things we're wanting besides rerolls. It may have been wise to take. I have a couple records that increase number of rerolls I have, but I don't think it's going to be a problem on Traversal 2 yet, at least. Take an invulnerable evade. We're gonna need that. Flower of War here. We're gonna grab that, which is just reminding myself a symbol gauge charge. Great. So we're kind of filling out a lot of different things here. Go for a Mushu attack here. Remind myself what it is. We can aim it, and it's just a beam of death. So that's pretty good. Oh man, she's really fun. This makes me kind of interested in playing those Atelier games. I don't know much about them. I had never heard of them before this update for this game. I know people like them. They remind me of Xenoblade from just the little gameplay that I've seen. I'm going to take skill, just in case we have trouble finding that. Crane's Wing, I think, is fire. Yeah, perfect. Zhurong, that's great. We're getting pretty good ones we have to take. I'll say that. I mean, that's kind of the streamer luck thing. I don't want to go to this King's Cauldron yet. I'm gonna take the Tears of Blood instead. I'd like to save going to a King's Cauldron until we have a ton of Tears of Blood, because we have to basically, we can counteract the debuff of having to buy things from left to right by being able to buy everything, right? So It's kind of like, you know, would Hashibi disc be that good, or is the fact that we can't scroll very much, is that an issue? I don't know. I went for Wind here because there's some Flowers of War in Wind, as I recall. We're taking more Tears of Blood here. The time for Karma Embers has very fortunately mostly passed for me. I have a lot now saved up just from making content and having, you know, I have all the weapons unlocked now. One thing I'm curious about is if there's going to be a cap for Tears of Blood. I think there was, but it was like 99,000, and they increased it. But I could be wrong about that. But I'm definitely, you know, I'm in the 100,000s now, but not at 1,000,000. I want to see if they'll let you have 1,000,000. If it goes over 1,000,000, in other words, like I wonder if that's the cap or how that works. Curious to see how this works against bosses. It's kind of liberating not having to like having a lack of control over what I'm taking. I actually like this quite a bit, but there's so many good. Yeah, there's some really good independence and stuff in here. I'm gonna roll at least once. That's awesome. Literally almost one of the best Law of Wars you can find. We're gonna go for Charm here. This is a fun challenge though. I would like to do this again, for sure. Okay, so fully restores your health, reduce attack speed. We can do like a stream of this, probably. This is terrible. These are both so bad. I'll just take the drop rate of Peaches and reduce my speed, even though it's pretty annoying. This is cool that she does like a bunch of fire and ice and lightning attacks. She's really got a nice little kit here. Yeah. I like the characters that we've gotten so far, too, with our summon skills. Got some good stuff in there. Would love to scroll over to people, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Imagawa, once again. That's good. We'll take Nobunaga. Good. Alright. Do I want to move anyone around? I'm gonna move Okuni. She's not needed to be right there. Put her here. Cool. Just keep the rest. Let's fight Onigashira. Finding enough skill will be kind of... I think finding like skill and strength will be difficult without finding the trees that we need. Like if I was looking for those, like I can't really look as effectively as I normally could. I do think that Traversal 2 is a good starting point for this challenge. We'll see how easy it is, and maybe we'll do a higher Traversal next time. But I would have to potentially grind the characters he gives me. But not opposed to doing that. Especially if Koei Tecmo is feeling generous and lets us know at some point what the next update's going to be. Because we have not learned that yet. I'm not too nervous though, because as of this recording, they did the director did like a special showcase video of Traversal 6 in Japanese, of him fighting the new version of Goma on Traversal 6 with Goma Nishikawa, and he actually crushed him. It was pretty crazy how easy it was for him, because he did the Tears of Blood thing. He got Kataro Fuma and did Soaring Blade strategy. So here we are. I mean, we're staring straight at my question: is Hashibi disc worth taking? I already scrolled. So the question is: do I think Book of Art of the Concealment is good enough to take now? And I think it is. I think I'd rather save my not take the top option for later. Great. We got 3 Slay emblems. It's probably the worst option we could have gotten, just based on the characters that we want to find. Like Independent Slay, I don't know of any per se. Yumiya. Yumiya's one. But she doesn't really like work with that. and slay Flower of War as well. There may be one. Lulinchi. But it's all good. It's still fine. I mean, you know, having slay is not the worst thing. I'll say that. Need the Mushu more often so I can level up. Use this character in the future because I think she is strong enough to take into higher traversals. Very good. All right. No, ice is pretty lame for us. I kind of think that this is good enough though. Like having more speed. Yeah, I don't want to roll really right there. Let's go for the fire because we're at 3 fire, so having fire active will also be good. Finding Guan Yinping would be nice. She's another vigor character. Getting more vigor would be nice. Right, to potentially raise our attack at some point. The thing is with this character, it's like, you don't have to get a ton of synergies. I would say that finding Yumiya would be the thing we really want to do, because she is independent Flower of War. So we want to find some Flower of War synergy. Take some wisdom. Although I think she's the character that gives you Flower of War bonus. And there's Guan Yinping, who I said I wanted, so let's just take that. That's great. I'm going to actually put her in, too, for Akuni. Just got to be careful we don't get in a situation where we don't have enough attack skill, because 24% is not good enough. Just candidly. It's just not. Wind would be Yumiya. So let's go for that. That seems good to me. If we could find the wisdom attack scalers, that would solve our problem, like Kobayakawa and Musu. Because then we could really try to find wisdom, if we can. I mean, you know, we don't really have a lot of options for that. As I've said, we can't scroll in the tree, but we've done pretty well so far, I'd say, building our little team here. Right, Yumiya, please. Xing Sai is good enough. Kobayakawa's right there. Can't take him. Can't scroll to him. But to think you can get challenged. Take what you get challenged. Another chance at Yumiya. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the chance at Yumiya. Maybe too we could find like Joshu, who would give us some you know, boosted slay chance if we activate his unique tactic. Where did she attack so slowly with her ultimate there? Like her true Mushu, she attacks very slow. I'm gonna keep taking wisdom because I think that's a good solution for us, trying to buff up that attribute. And get attack scaling for it, that is. Alright, attack actions 2 with Slay Power. That's pretty good. I'm going to take that because we're kind of going to be having an issue finding that, in my opinion. More Yumiya options. I'm going to go for that. We can now summon our entire team, which is cool. EXP, very good. So we need to try to do as many Mushu attacks as we can. I went to the corner of doom. Please forgive me. Getting Zhurong out there will help us charge our Mushu attack faster. There we go. Yes. You can aim it a little bit. You can't aim it too much, but you can aim it a little bit. Nice. Let's do increased damage to barriers. I definitely want to have that option. This is Jashu. We did say we wanted that. Let's take it. I think it's good. I think it's a good enough thing to have. We'll put him in for Lucian. He's not really doing anything. Okay, 10,000 Tears of Blood. But we do have a formation that already buffs our attack, but not by very much. We don't have much bolt. This is also a Yumiya. Let's keep going for the Yumiya chance. Keep reducing the Slay tree until it's more likely to see Yumiya would be my thought. I do think I would take T-Bowl at this point to get more bites at the apple. Looking for Yumiya, for instance. I'm going to commit to the Wisdom play with the idea that we're going to get one of the Wisdom Scalers at some point. Her C6 is amazing. Yumiya. We need 2 more wind to activate her. I'm going to throw her in for Nobunaga. Alright, so wind. A blank tree or a King's Cauldron. I'd rather have this, because we can also do Mushu kills. And the left to right might be pretty bad of what we're looking at, so let's just stick with our plan of not doing anything with that until we have a ton of Tears of Blood. And I do mean a ton. Yeah, it's her 5 or her 6. That's so good. Yeah, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, too. If I got Keiji Meida's Unique Tactic active, we would be dumpstering people. It would be very, very good. What does he need for that? Okay, we need 6 more wind to activate the explosion. Might be a little bit out of our price range, but we can try. Or the possibilities of what we want to do. Nice. Yeah, it's our barrier damage. You can see we're having a bit of an issue with it. It'd be great to get Yumiya active here. Like maybe if this emblem is a wind, it's not. That's fine. We'll keep going for wisdom, like I said, and we'll keep in Zhurong probably as long as we can, because her dazzling bullets are gonna be huge for us. Wow, a wisdom emblem right off the bat, right from that. That's awesome. I do like Sword Dance quite a bit. I'm gonna roll and see if we get a better option. Shimazu is interesting. One more time. Okay. I just didn't want to keep rolling. I think there wasn't really a better option there. Okay, so this is our second chance for the treasure. We could take any or the top option. So just keep that in mind. We chose not to take a Shibi disc. We'll see if that comes back to bite us. Our Mushu attack power is incredibly strong now, having taken so much wisdom. Alright, let's see what the symbol damage looks like here. Not bad at all. We'll go for a Mushu kill here. Very good. Get some bonus experience from a Mushu kill. It's nice to have a character where all of their traits complement either... I mean, like, literally she has... What is she? She has a symbol gauge charge, wisdom, which helps her Mushu charge, attack bonus, and an element bonus. Like, she has literally everything. It's pretty awesome. We need more bolt for sure. But okay, so we can either... We're going to take 6 secret teachings here. I'm not going to take one of the 3 at the bottom. More charm is actually really nice. I'm glad we got that. That was good. That'll help. Okay. So we're seeing here a little bit, once again, of a damage issue. Wrong solves that problem pretty quickly for us. At least for now, but we still have the problem. Yeah, that... We need to do that 6 as much as we can. Yeah, that's crazy. So good. Yeah. Don't have too bad of a damage problem. I mean, finding the wind is what we need. We need wind. And it's tough because wind is so rare. This is raised speed and assemble duration. I think that's good enough. The strength has a lot of wind in it. I'm gonna go for that. I think it does. Well, it has Hojo and it has Otani. So there's really only 2. Now that I'm thinking about it. That's all right. We'll just take this one. We don't need either of them, but we'll just take that one just to have something to do. Our symbol charge is probably pretty good now. Gotten a good number of independent officers. Not a lot, but a good number. Only missing Ryza of the Atelier girls. Yeah, it's just weird how slowly she attacks there. That is okay, as long as they die. 13,000 Tears of Blood is pretty good. Okay, Lusu, perfect. Oh, I scrolled. Does that... This... Does it save that I took him? It doesn't. Very good. Okay. Whew, that was the first time I scrolled. Taishitsu is wind. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm fairly certain that that's the first time that I did that without thinking. He was just such a thing that I wanted that I totally forgot about the challenge, unfortunately. Slay or I'm kind of thinking we go for Vigor, honestly. There's some wind in here too. We need one more wind to activate Yumiya, and really to help Keiji get activated too. Although Keiji's less important. Keiji would be great to activate if we were going for like Depths of Torment on this run, but we're not. I think it's really only worth doing Depths of Torment on Traversal 5 to get the best. You know, that's kind of how I feel about it anyway. You get the best ones. Requiem trigger activated. I'm gonna take it. I mean, 50% bonus attack for us. It's gonna be good. It'll be very helpful. I mean, if I see a bunch of wind, I will try to make Keiji Maeda happen because it would be great. Just because her attacks like pop people up so much, and they have such long ranges, a lot of them. That's pretty good. I'm gonna roll though. Shibata. I'd love to scroll over to Zhang Fei. I cannot do that. All right, fine. Fine. Show up twice. We'll take you. There's Rises in here. Let's see if we can get her. Just to round it out. Get the last Flower of War. Round it out. I do feel pretty good about this run, though. I think I'd be comfortable going for a King's Cauldron now. I'm glad I figured out that if I grab something by accident by scrolling, I can just quit out and it doesn't save what I did. I'm gonna keep taking wisdom. I'm just gonna trust, you know, that we will get it. Yuanji. Oh, she's a Flower of War. Let's take that. Good deal. Yeah, that's 10% of symbol charge. That's great. Having more symbol charge is great. Okay, we're going for King Cauldron. We have to, if we want someone to the right, we have to buy the person on the left. So I guess I will twist my arm. I will purchase Lubu. If you're gonna make me. And I'll take Shinji too. Yes. Cool. So, not going to get any formations. We spend all our money, basically. Extra bolt damage, which we already have. Extra, we have something that helps our extra bolt damage, so I'm going to put him in. I'm going to keep in Zhurong as opposed to Keijimeda. Let's go for Slay. Keep pumping our Slay. I think that's a good idea. Experience. We always take the experience pretty much every time without fail. Yeah, that increased our power level by quite a bit. That's pretty insane luck we had, though, that the guy we had on the left side was literally Lubu. That's I feel like that's not really a just representation of what this challenge is, but hey, it's okay. I'll take it. So this treasure will be able to take anything because we took the top option on the first two treasures. We're taking shock. Now that we have Lubu, we're going to take shock. Chuna. I'm taking Chuna. That's fine. Having charm is good. Let's keep going for wisdom. So we could get Kobayakawa or Lusu here, which would be amazing. That would be the thing that would put this into overdrive as far as our damage goes. Our damage now is 102%, so definitely not the highest we've seen, but good enough. We're probably going to end up sticking with the formation that we have, unless we luck into getting Art of War, which does get boosted by the number of bolt emblems we have, so we'll get more bolt going forward as well. Yeah, very good. Keep going for bolt. Not worried about getting the 5 strength for the endure. It's just not necessary. Joyu is great. Like that's too good. I'm gonna take it. Like having the charm as well is just awesome. Okuni is the healing Kabuki dance, but we don't really need it. I don't think. We'll see how the next world looks like it's going. She's also very fast, like her movement speed is very good. I kind of didn't realize how quickly her attack chain ended there on the 1. Doesn't do a whole lot, I guess. Oops. Just want to put Zhurong out there. Ooh, boy. All good. Ah. Very good, alright. Cool. Got the break on him. Let's see if we can get him down in one phase. Kind of don't think so, but possible. Mushu now. Ooh, very close. Got a good amount of Mushu damage. If we had like 8 Gates Gold Lock that increases Mushu damage, we could probably could have gotten him there. But we'll be alright. We don't have any barrier damage on this character. Which is okay. Does this defeat him? It does indeed defeat him with a Mushu attack, which is perfect. We get more experience that way. Level 24 is kind of crazy for this. I want the evasion count. That'll be fun. That's the more fun option. Okay. So we can take anything here. It's kind of the one we don't care about taking anything on. I'm actually going to take Ducky Ding Vessel. Our Mushu now is going to be charging so much we probably will be able to Mushu constantly. I'm pretty sure, because we're going to get so much Mushu charge from her trait, and we have 100% bonus on top of that. So yeah, already charged. Yeah, and the symbol's charged. This is like one of those old builds we used to have where we can a symbol, we can Mushu to charge our symbol, and then the symbol to charge our Mushu, and just kind of go back and forth like that. But so that's pretty strong. I mean, that's really good. Just got to keep an eye on our attack for the boss rush at the end. I'll apply ice. Why not? Might as well have it. We have all the attributes now. Yeah, that's that's fun. Probably wasn't the correct option, but it's the most fun. So I'm gonna take Jahadun here. I'm not gonna roll on the Slay. I don't think it's good enough to roll on. This would be nice, getting one of the attack scalers. We'll probably roll for it, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna have enough Tears of Blood straight up to go for a King Cauldron and reliably get a formation that we want, because we would need to buy the ones on the left too, and you get it. You know what I'm saying. Probably not going to go to another King's Cauldron, basically. Would just be a waste on this challenge. Okay. Another one here where I nearly scrolled to Zhuge Liang. There's Lu Su again. I'm gonna sell out. They don't call it streamer luck for nothing. We'll put him in for Zhuge Liang. And move him back a little bit, because I'm not gonna summon him very much. So our attack is now 149%. That's pretty good. I mean, no, there's probably some good stuff in here still. Yeah, there's stuff to find. There's stuff we can get. Genshio. That would be crazy. If we have Genshio as like pack one, pick one option here, that would be a legendary moment. Not that the Lu Su on the last reroll wasn't, but I mean, you know, that's why they gave us rerolls, so we can find what we want. So the caveat was, with this challenge, we couldn't scroll. One did it by accident one time. But that's all good. This is a really fun challenge here. I like that. I love the ones where it's like, you know, using a specific character, because I like being challenged to use new people I don't know very well, or my people I like a lot. You know, I mean, I like any of them. That's why I always say at the beginning of the video, you know, if you got one you want me to do or you want to see, put it in there. If you want to hear about a character, you know, get kind of a analysis of what makes them good, I say, let me know. Throw me the comments so I can put it out there. Put your name in lights at the start of the video. The recognition that you deserve as a enjoyer of Warriors Abyss, the most slept-on game of the year. Some are saying. If they're not saying it, they should be saying it. The game is gas. Toyotomi's really good. Yep, taking that. I really don't want to go to a King's Cauldron. I think I'd rather go to like a regular tree, because there's not really like Munoshige's in here. I'm going here. Show me what I can take. I think it's fun to just keep going like this. If I make it to 10,000 Tears of Blood and we get offered a King's Cauldron, I'll go. I'll look at it. Just having too much fun. I do think I would like to get her EX attacks if she has them. Yeah, like her her single gets upgraded if you had enough skill, but I don't think we're gonna get that today. So our skill is currently, yeah, we would have to get 2 more skill, which we might get. We could find Magoichi, but I mean we'd have to literally get him. Pack one, pick one. Pack one, pick one style, which is, you know, a little less likely. I just don't get hit very much when I'm using Sophie. Like, she's able to just cover her surroundings very well. Her attacks have very, very short active frames, but they also have a lot of range. It's a very good mix of movement skills and attacks. Her movement is very good on her abilities, I'll say. Let's take more skill. On the off chance we can actually activate that C2 ability for her unique action. Or her, you know, EX action, the super attack basically you get when you get to level 8 skill with Dynasty Warriors style characters, which the Atelier characters are Dynasty Warriors style. They don't have hyper attacks. To my knowledge, I'm not sure if the Orochi characters, if they were added, what they have. They might have. They may have hyper attacks. I don't think so though. I think they're Dynasty Warriors as well. Spring Water is not bad. I mean, I'd prefer anything else, but we have no choice. We're taking the Mataza of the Spear. We do have 10,000 Tears of Blood, but that is Charm. I'm going to do it. I want to see what we have on tap here. So formation-wise, we could take Lotus, which is better in terms of percentage damage, right? Yeah. So we could take Lotus. We can grab Lotus and we can grab Kenshin, which is good because that actually activated our attack actions. Now we can see what her C1 is. Not bad. And then the other one is her XX. That's great. She throws 2 of them and they explode in a wide area. That's awesome. Throw on Lotus. Good deal. I'd rather have speed, sure. Well, I don't care about speed anymore. I mean, Genshio is in there, but it'd have to be the first thing we see. I'd rather take the mission with the blank tree. See what this 2 looks like. Yeah, that's great. I mean, if we had KG Meta, it would be the the chaining would be insane. If we had his unique tactic active with wind, we need 2 more wind. I would love to get that. If it was at all possible, I would love to get that. And maybe just do Death Storm just because it'd be funny. Because she just throws her stuff out so far. Double Mushu, for sure. That's great. What's our attack at? Our final attack number? Not final, but 284%. That's pretty good. Level 33, 34 before the bosses, also not bad. Our Mushu charging is just crazy now. And we have 2 bars, so no reason not to just keep on using it. Yeah. Like, Joshu doesn't have to be in here for the bosses. If we can find anything else that helps us with the bosses, we'll go for that. Like I said, though, I don't know what other Flower of Wars people there are like that give us bonus attack with Flower of War or anything. Nice. Okay. Okay, just checking. Oh, she has talent too. I forgot about that. We've seen Wang Yi. We saw Wang Yuanji multiple times. Okay, I mean, we have no choice. We have to take him. Like, Wisdom buffs our attack from Lu Su. Speed doesn't really matter. We're unlikely to get enough Vigor to get to 12. Let's just take the Wisdom. That'll give us the most attack of anything. Before the boss gauntlet. The boss gauntlet sounds so cool. Because it is. It is cool. It's a very cool game. And there's all kinds of fun stuff we can do, you know, like this, like community challenges, and you guys making unique challenges is really fun. I tried that worst decision one a while ago, and that went pretty poorly. I'd like to try doing that again, though it's challenging. Like, doing intentionally the worst possible thing you can do. I don't know. I don't. I was trying to think of who could like pull it off. It's tough because like any synergies you have to avoid. So it's like, who has very little synergy? Probably Goman. It probably is Goman. And you just get attacked by having Tears of Blood. And you just don't spend your Tears of Blood. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that at some point. The worst decision challenge again, and use Goman. Sumayi. Very good. And we buffed Joshu there. I'm just gonna go with the party we have. I mean, it's a solid party. Like, Joshu having double slay chance, it doesn't really matter for the bosses, obviously, but it'll be fine. Would like to get more skill for the barrier damage. That's going to be the thing that we're really going to notice here. Is what's going to take the most time is getting through this barrier. Hit him right in the noggin with those meteors, though. That was cool. Once we break his barrier too, we do bonus bolt damage, which is great. Come on down, you jerk. Alright. We're going to have a second phase here. I can also Mushu a lot more than I am against him because I have two. I have two bars. Actually, I'm gonna be able to kill him here with a Mushu attack. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to get some bonus experience. Make it easier to use Sophie in the future. Level 30. I might get 37 with the bonus experience. Okay, close. We have no gauges charged. I'm not worried about that, though. Yes. Yeah, the only issue is the and it's not a huge issue, but the barrier damage is the only real thing we can't really deal with right now. How much damage does our Mushu attack do? Just like, yeah, it does quite a bit. Yeah, it does a lot, so that's worth doing. That's fine. We may not charge our Mushu in time, but I think it's fine. We are going to because of how much Mushu charge we have. Yeah. Should be able to get the kill here. Oh. That's about as close as I've seen. That's as close as I've seen. What can you do? Nothing. You can do nothing. Okay. Alright. We died instantly after his barrier went down. That's cool. His beam was charging up still. Got to level 37, not bad. Now, one thing I noticed is he did not summon any additional targets during that. I'm going to try to dodge this the way that the, yeah. The developer just, would run straight upward, the director of the game during that playthrough I watched of Traversal 6 was just running straight up to dodge that attack. It's from yesterday, so I think there might have been a change made to the game, like a small update. We'll see if we get ads, like additional targets, after we break his barrier. It seemed like we didn't. In the first phase, anyway. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It was weird, though. Like, that time I didn't see any, and then when I was watching him play, too, the director, it seemed like he didn't get any either. I'm just gonna Mushu again, just to try to charge the symbol again, because I missed the ultimate Mushu by accident. It's okay. It's okay to miss. Yeah, I'm just not really that worried about this. Like, we took more damage than we do normally, but we had to do the take we can get challenge. So, you know, I don't know how much better we could have done. Probably taking, I probably would have gone for more skill earlier to get the barrier damage, since we didn't have any available to us otherwise. It's our only way to get barrier damage on a character like this. But yeah, that was the take what you get challenge presented by, requested by Whole Train. I really enjoyed it. Would like to do it again. Got a lot of requests to work through still, but that was fun. Maybe we'll do a stream doing that and alternate between the three characters that I'm offered, and then vote in chat maybe on what I take. But yeah, got plenty of wisdom as you would expect, getting a double thing. But you can see we weren't able to specialize in a specific emblem other than wisdom, which we got 50% bonus of. So what do you expect to see? Kind of an average of the elements and average of the other emblems. I avoided charge because strengths. I didn't think I needed it, and I really didn't. But yeah, 44 minutes, not bad at all. We're gonna head out with that, guys. But don't forget to hit the like button so I know you liked the video. Comment your suggestion, and if you feel up to it, subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate that. We're getting close to 100. It would mean a lot to me. And thank you all so much already for the support you've given. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.